Hi, Minesh Baxi here. Good morning to you. And maybe you know, maybe you don't know about me, but I was a computer programmer, a geek for a long time. And with my personality, sales is not always something which naturally comes to me. So if you're like me and you're always wondering, it's like, what is sales? How do I make it easy for me? Well, here is a simple three-step strategy I have found that at least makes it enough understandably for me to break it down and see what I can do to learn and improve in this area. So if you're one of those people who hates to be salesy, who hates to be like, sales is so difficult and all that stuff, here is a simple process. So the three steps that I tell are some things which you will apply in sales and as well as leadership. And I mentioned this before as well. The first step is approach people. How good are you in approaching people? Tony, thank you for joining. Because if you cannot overcome your fear and then approach people, sales is not going to work for you, right? It applies to me just like anybody else. Once you and I overcome the fear of approaching people, the next part is engaging people. How good are we in engaging people in a conversation, in a back and forth to learn about them, build some rapport, and move the conversation in the direction we want? So that is engaging people, which is when people like you, trust you enough. And the third is direct people. Direct people is about asking them questions, learning about their motivations, seeing what they are doing, what they want is going to be a fit for what you are trying to offer, and guide them along in a very systematic process so that they and you can decide whether you should move forward or not. So ask yourself, rate yourself, how good are you in approaching people, engaging, and then directing people? If you can do those three well, sales is going to become easier for you. And I tell you, it will never get totally comfortable. For some, it might be, but for people like me, it's never comfortable. But it is something which breaks it down to a point that I know that I can follow those three steps to learn more about closing sales. So if you're learning about sales, this would be a good place to start, in my opinion. Ivan, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Good morning to you as well. Bye-bye.